Hello everyone. Hello guys. How are you on today? I hope you're having an awesome day. Hello and welcome to Story Time with Miss Doris. Today's story we're going to be reading out of the Little Book of Boys fairy tale. We're going to be reading a short story today out of the Little Book of Boys fairy tale. And the story we're going to be reading is The Three Billy Goats Gruff. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. But before we get started with the story, I would like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for Story Time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited that you are tuning in. So welcome to Storytime. To all of our first time Storytime viewers, I'm so excited to be reading you a live story time on today. Shout outs to all of you. Shout outs to you that are celebrating a birthday on today. Shout outs to J. Marie on the grand opening of her new store on yesterday. Be crowned, my sister. Congratulations. Also, before we get started, before we go to that Storytime song, I'd like to invite all of you to come out on this Saturday, the 16th at 9 a.m. We will be doing a free Easter basket giveaway for the children. It's going to be at It's All About You Salon on Sahara, in between Decatur and Arville. Bring the kids out. So the networking on my sisters, Story Time with Miss Doris, Wounded But Not Destroyed, my sister Lakeisha, and with J. Marie B. Crown Custom Unit. So you guys bring the children out on this Saturday at 9 a.m. And there also will be free snacks as well for the children. So I'm going to go ahead on and get started with our story. I know you guys are ready for that story time song. But remember, when we're doing that story time song, make sure you guys are practicing safety first at all times. I don't want you guys hurting yourself, because I know that song really gets you moving. I love that song. Story time. It's story time. It's story time. I'm so excited to be reading you an awesome story on today. Don't forget, share story time with your family and friends. Hello, elect lady. How are you on today? God bless you. God bless you on today. Shout out to all PLCC family. Hello, guys. Story time is story time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited to be reading you an awesome story on today. Well, moms, dads, nanas, papas, TTs, go ahead on and have a seat and enjoy the story while Miss Doris read you and our children a story on today. Today's story we're going to be reading is coming out of the Little Book of Boys fairy tale. Is the story we're going to be reading on today. And this is a hardbound book. Today's story is The Three Billy Goats Gruff. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. And this is a miniature book. Let me turn the music down just a tad bit more. Go ahead on and enjoy your snack while I read you a short story on today. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, there were three billy goats. First, there was one little goat, one billy goat Gruff, who was the smallest of the three. Then there was the middle billy goat Gruff. Oh my God, this is going to be a tongue twister. Then there was the middle billy goat Gruff, who was bigger than the little billy goat Gruff, but not as big as the great big goat Gruff. And he was, as you can see, the biggest of them all. Now these billy goats lives in a tiny village at the foot of a high mountain. Every year during spring and summer, the three billy goat Gruff left their tiny village and went to stay up in the hillside nearby. All the day they nibbled the juicy green grass that grew there, and by night they slept underneath the stars. Let me turn the music down just a tad bit more. Some days the three billy goat Gruffs crossed the river to the other side of the valley, where the grass was even greener and juicier and filled with sweet, sweet smelling wild flowers. Now the bridge over the river was rackety. It was really, really raggedy. It swayed and cracked and went wibbly, wibbly, wobbly. Perhaps someone will mend it finally one day, said the three billy goats Gruff every time they went trip-trapping across. When the winter came along and the snow covered the juicy, juicy green grass, the three billy goats Gruff said goodbye to the hillside and went back to their tiny, tiny village at the foot of the high mountain. So every year before the weather got too cold and the snow was too deep, the three billy goat Gruff trotted home down the mountain track. There they go, the three billy goats. Start. The folks in the village were delighted to see them, especially the children, for it was their job to look after the three billy goat Gruff in winter. Sometimes the children gave them oats to nibble on from a basket, and barely from a big brass bucket. The little billy goat Gruff, as you can see, would nibble anything that came their way. But the three billy goat Gruffs were the happiest of all when the children bought them sweet, sweet, smelly hay. It reminded them of the juicy green grass that grew on the hillside in the springtime. And through the long, dark winter nights, when the three billy goat Gruffs were nice and warm and cozy in the barn, and the children would listen to the stories. When the shutters were closed tight and the fire was burning brightly, that was the time the children wanted to hear about trolls. Now there are trolls with claws and the rows of teeth. These are the trolls with horns and great, big feet. Some of them are scary. Some of them are scaly, and some of them are hairy. But every troll is big, bad, and scary. The children listened to the tales of the trolls until it was past their bedtime. Good night, and be aware of the big bad trolls, they whispered sleepily as they went off to bed. They hid under bridges, in dark caves and holes. Don't go up the mountain for the fear of the trolls. Now the three billy goat Gruff never heard all the stories that were told about the trolls on the dark winter nights, which was just as well, perhaps. Oh my goodness, let's see which one. Oh God, those are really, they're the scary trolls down there at the bottom. And they're the billy goats, the billy goat Gruffs. Story time. On winter nights, as soon as darkness fell, all the animals in the warm, cozy, warm barn settled down to sleep. The three billy goat Gruffs closed their eyes and dreamed of spring, when the juicy green grass would grow on the hillside once more. Then one very special morning, as the three billy goat Gruffs came out of the barn, something felt different. Birds were whistling, bees were humming, and a sunbeam tickled the little billy goat Gruff's nose. Spring had come at last. I can smell spring, said the middle billy goat Gruff. He sighed as he sniffed the fresh air. It must be the new juicy green grass on the hillside you can smell, said the great big billy goat Gruff. Without wasting a single moment, the three of them trotted out of the tiny village and turned up the narrow path that led to the hillside. When the three billy goat Gruffs saw the new green grass, it made them feel really, really, really hungry, and they began to nibble the fresh shots right away. They chomped and they munched and they chewed and they crunched. All morning long until every single bit of the juicy green grass had vanished. Well, where it's all gone, gasped the little billy goat Gruff as he stared at the ground. We've eaten it, and I'm afraid, said the middle billy goat Gruff sadly. Looks across the river, cried the great big billy goat Gruff. There's a whole hillside covered with new juicy green grass over there. The three billy goat Gruff could hardly wait to cross over the bridge and to get to the new juicy green grass on the other side. I wonder if the bridge is still rickety-rackety, asked the little billy goat Gruff as they rushed down to the river. I wonder if the bridge still sways and cracks and goes wibbly-wobbly, asked the middle billy goat Gruff. They're trying to get to the other side where the nice greenery, fluffy, smelly, sweet grass is. I wonder if our hooves still go trip-trap every time we cross the bridge, asked the great billy goat Gruff. I'm the smallest. I'll go first, called the middle billy goat Gruff. Then we'll find out. And off they went. Now the three billy goat Gruffs didn't know that during the long, cold, dark months of winter, a bad troll had come to live beneath the rickety-raggedy bridge. The instant he heard the little billy goat Gruff small hooves trip-trapping across the wibbly-wobbly wooden bridge, the big bad troll leaped out from under the rickety-rackety bridge. He raged, he roared, he showed his claws, he gnashed his pointed teeth. I'll eat everyone I catch trip-trappily across my bridge, he growled fiercely. The little billy goat Gruff stood quite still. He didn't shake, he didn't quack, he didn't scream or shiver. Excuse me. Instead, he looked at the big troll and said, my brother is much bigger than me. He'll make you a better supper. Brother is much bigger. So the big bad troll let the little billy goat Gruff go, and he went trip-trapping across the rickety-raggedy bridge to the other side. There he stayed, munching the juicy green grass as he waited for his brothers. There's the troll, and there's the little billy goat Gruff. Next across the rickety-raggedy bridge was the middle billy goat Gruff, who was bigger than the little billy goat Gruff, but not as big as the great big billy goat Gruff. The instant the big bad troll heard the middle billy goat's who trip-trapping across the wibbly-wobbly bridge planks, he leaped out from under the rickety-raggedy bridge. He raged, he roared, he showed his claws, he gnashed his pointed teeth. I'll eat anyone I catch trippity-trapping across my bridge, he growled fiercely. The middle billy goat Gruff stood quite still. He didn't shake, he didn't quack, he didn't scream or shiver. Instead, he looked at the big bad troll and said, my brother is much bigger than me. He'll make much a better supper. So the big bad troll let the middle billy goat Gruff go, and he went trip-trapping across the rickety-raggedy bridge to the other side. There he stayed, munching the green, juicy grass as he waited for his big brother. Now the big bad troll had made such a din and hollered so loudly that the great big Billy Gruff realized what was happening, and he knew just what to do. Yes, I'm so excited. Let's see how this is going to end. The instant the big bad troll heard the big great Billy Goat Gruff, who's on the Wiggly Woggly Bridge, wooden pranks, he leaped up onto the Rickety Raggedy Bridge. Then he opened his mouth wide and yelled, "You are big enough for my supper." "Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not," snorted the big, great Billy Goat Gruff. Then he put down his huge, sharp horns, and he charged. Crash, bang, wham! The big bad troll flew high into the air, then flew over the mountain, roaring and hollering. Where he landed, I cannot tell, but he never came back again. Wow. Somebody scared him off. That big bad troll. Thanks to the big bad Billy Goat Gruff. There's the troll. There's the big goat Billy Gruff. Storytime. That troll looks really scary. Oh my goodness. When the folks in the tiny village learned that the big bad troll was gone forever, they wanted to thank the Billy Goat Gruff for being so brave and clever. So they decided to celebrate. It was the children's idea to have a grand picnic in honor of the 3 Billy Goat Gruffs, and everybody agreed. So they went the next afternoon. When the Rickety Raggedy Bridge had been mended at last, everyone trooped over the river to the hillside. The 3 Billy Goat Gruffs ate plenty of oats from a basket and lots of barley from a brass basket, and the little Billy Goat Gruff nibbled anything that came his way. Wow, the village celebrated. They're not afraid anymore. That's awesome. The big bad monster has vanished. And the big bad troll, wherever he landed, must have told all the other trolls, never underestimate, under any circumstances whatsoever, go near the 3 Billy Goat Gruff. The end. Wow, that was an awesome story. There's the troll. Where he landed, we don't know. That was an awesome story. I enjoyed reading you guys an awesome story today. I hope you enjoyed our story, and I hope you enjoyed your lunch. Well, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you're practicing safety first. Remember, if you're not feeling well, always let mom, dad, nana, or papa, let someone know that you guys are not feeling well. And when you're out and about or playing with your favorite toy, don't forget to make sure that you are washing and sanitizing your hands at all times, because germs are everywhere. Germs are everywhere, and I don't want you guys sick. I want you well, so you can enjoy your spring break. Enjoy your spring break. Well, guys, remember, don't forget the Easter basket giveaway is going to be this Saturday, the 16th, 9 a.m. until all the baskets are gone. So that's sponsored by Storytime with Miss Doris, which is myself. Wounded but Not Destroyed is my sister Lakeisha. And J. Marie is Zion Mental Health Agency for Children. So guys, go by. It's going to be at It's All About You salon on Sahara, in between Decatur and right in the the parking lot of Egg and I, right over there where Egg and I is, and there's some other establishments as well. So guys, so when you're out in public, make sure you're wearing your mask. Some places are mandated that you still are wearing your mask. So if you go to an establishment where you have to wear your mask, make sure you're wearing your mask. Practice, safety first. I enjoyed you guys. Remember, as we always say at the end of our story time, our live reading. Oh, don't forget, make sure you go over to our Storytime YouTube channel and subscribe to our Storytime YouTube channel. So if you're not smiling on today, I hope once you see me in Storytime smile that you are smiling. Take care. Have an awesome day. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We will be reading a Christian story on Wednesday. Take care. See you on tomorrow. Don't forget to smile.